pain in my walk, feel the weight in my voice. Ain't no easy way out, had to die for my choice. Put my soul on these beats, let the truth unfold. Where the young die young and the old die cold. Taught to fight for respect, never beg for love. Only God knows pain when you raised by thugs. Every homie got a grave, every name got a song. Every hour got a war, every night feel long. Look to drown in the hurt, smoke cover the field, but the nightmares stay every time death near. Lost brothers to the steel, lost hope to the game. All this blood on my hands, still I die with no shame. Tell my story through the cracks in this pavement stone, where the struggle with my name and my pain got shown. Tales from the trenches, life cut too short, but my spirit live forever through these street reports. Streets still bleed and my heart stay cold. Another body dropping on a story untold. Pray for the lost souls trapped in the night, where the sun never shines and we live by the fight. Ghetto dreams, shattered tears trying to block. Every breath feels stolen, every clock taking shots. Ain't no peace where I'm from, only war in the air. But I'm still standing strong, cause life ain't fair.
Every phone I turn is getting harder to find familiar faces. My people are getting slaughtered by the system, keeping us locked up in the hood. Cops patrolling, now we stuck in the hood. Never had a chance to grow old, I hope so. Dreaming of getting sex in the world, and it's so cold. How can we bloom in the room without sunlight? Giving us faith in the base to raise our sons right. Damn, it should never have to be this way. Kids killing kids, and I never thought I'd see the day. It's hard to keep the faith when everybody's dying. With Steve's and trying, if I can't change my folks, they keep their eyes closed through a struggle. Long as the champagne bubbles, they never see a trouble. So we gotta make the best of what we got, cause our kids really need us on the block.
Streets still bleed and my heart stay cold. Another body dropping on a story untold. Pray for the lost souls trapped in the night, where the sun never shines and we live by the fight. Ghetto dreams, shattered tears trying to block. Every breath feels stolen, every clock taking shots. Ain't no peace where I'm from, only war in the air. But I'm still standing strong, cause life ain't fair.
Smoke the coke but selling pain, numb senses. AK-47 making scary jumps, break the streets up the blood. Souls filled with slugs, but society fucking got no love for scrubs. Mackin' like I'm on the road, nigga. From old villain to old nigga, you run up, I'll be smoking ya. Choked in blood, I get some quick, take the jewelry, stash the Uzi, and then dip. Flipping wicks ain't no thing to me. A cold heart, a old guard, this game. We're trying to maintain just one thing. The change since the 90s. Watch the beat, left the street like behind me. You couldn't feel me, still sipping on Remy. Mackin' on hoes, sticking the dough more than 20 years since I left. Coming back to collect the death chance. This is life after death, dog.
Streets still bleed and my heart stay cold. Another body dropping on a story untold. Pray for the lost souls trapped in the night, where the sun never shines and we live by the fight. Ghetto dreams, shattered tears trying to block. Every breath feels stolen, every clock taking shots. Ain't no peace where I'm from, only war in the air. But I'm still standing strong, cause life ain't fair. Love in the system, just the coldest lies. Ghetto baby seen hell through a child's eyes. Funeral suits and tears flood the avenue, while the rich count cash with no gratitude. Tales of survival written in this skin, with a strong move silent and the weak cave in. No dreams for tomorrow, just a fight for breath. Every step on this block might step to death. Streets still bleed and my heart stay cold. Another body drop, another story untold. Pray for the lost souls trapped in the night, where the sun never shines and we live by the fight. Fight, 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 fight. Ghetto dreams, shattered tears trying to block. Every breath feels stolen, every clock taking shots. Ain't no peace where I'm from, only war in the air. But I'm still standing strong, cause life ain't fair. Born in the trenches, raised in the fire. Heart full of rage, got a soul full of wire. Ain't no peace when you live by the code. Either kill or be killed, that's the life that we chose. See too many homies laid out in the dirt. Bullets got no names and the pain only worse. Mama praying for a change, but the streets don't sleep. So I keep one loaded just to die on my feet. Enemies lurking, I can see them in the dark, trying to set me up, but I'm moving too smart. Snakes in the grass, so I cut through the roots. Only trust my own blood, only ride with the troops. Money bring power, but it come with a cost. Every dollar that I make is another soul lost. Ain't no love in this world, just a war every day. So I'm 10 toes down till they put me in the grave. It's a war zone, we ain't backing down. Load the clips, bring the fire, let them hear the sound. Ain't no mercy when you raised in the pain. Either die like a dog or survive in the game. It's a war zone, watch your step. Ain't no trust when the streets full of death. Trying to break free, but the past still lurks. Ain't no way out when your soul been cursed.
I don't flinch, I don't fold, I don't run from the heat. I done been through the hell, I done bled on these streets. See my day was turned into ghosts overnight. So I ride with a vengeance, I ain't looking for life. System on us locked, wanna see us some change. But I'd rather die free than be stuck in the game. Every cop wanna stop me, wanna see me lose. But I'm built for this fight, got nothing to prove. Pressure make diamonds in the pain, made a beast. Took the scars, took the loss, now I feast on the weak. Came from the bottom, now I move like a king. But I never forgot what the struggle can bring. So I move with the fire, got the weight on my chest. If they come for my life, then I lay on the rest. Ain't no tears in my eyes, only rage in my soul. I was born for this war, now I'm taking control.
It's a war zone, we ain't backing down. Load the clips, bring the fire, let them hear the sound. Ain't no mercy when you raised in the pain. Either die like a dog or survive in the game. It's a war zone, watch your step. Ain't no trust when the streets full of death. Trying to break free, but the past still lurks. Ain't no way out when your soul been cursed.
Smoke the coke but selling pain, numb senses. AK-47 making scary jumps, break them streets up, them blind souls filled with slugs. Bust a steady fuck, got no love for scrubs. Necking like I'm on a roll, nigga. From dope dealer to old nigga, you run up, I'll be smoking ya. Choked in blood, I get some quick, take your jewelry, stash the Uzi, and then dip, splitting wigs, ain't no thing to me. A cold heart, a on guard, this game, we're trying to maintain just one bang. The change since the 90s, squash the beat, left the street like behind me. You couldn't kill me, still sipping on Remy, necking on hoes, stacking the dough more than 20 years since I left, coming back to collect your death, chumps. This is life after death, pump.
It's a war zone, we ain't backing down. Load the clips, bring the fire, let them hear the sound. Ain't no mercy when you raised in the pain. Either die like a dog or survive in the game. It's a war zone, watch your step. Ain't no trust when the streets full of death. Trying to break free, but the past still lurks. Ain't no way out when your soul been cursed.
Born into war zone, concrete my cradle. Mama sold dreams, but reality fatal. Windows boarded up, hope shattered like glass. Young souls turn to hustler, survival move fast. Siren lullabies, death creeping in silence. Every block a battleground, every breath is defiance. My brother caught a case, my sister caught a habit. This life cold-blooded, but we still gotta have it. Got your bullets like blessings spraying under the moon. Street lights flicker like life gone too soon. They tell me dream big, but I'm stuck in this trench where the air smell of liquor, gunpowder and stench. Ain't no angels on these streets, just devils in disguise. If I die before I wake, Lord, open my eyes. Forgive me for my sins, I'm a product of my block. What if future get erased by the sound of a Glock?
Tears on the pavement, blood in the rain. Ghetto lullabies full of sorrow and pain. Still I rise, even when the world cold. Ghetto stories from my heart, let it go. Tears on the pavement, blood in the rain. Every loss is a lesson carved deep in my brain. Still I rise, even when the world cold. Can't take my soul, my story won't be told.
They let us see us suffer, they hate to see us grow. System built to bury dreams, still I glow. My homie do it 25, judge smiled in his face. Another black light vanished without a trace. I walk with ghosts now, memories my chain. Every tattoo got a story, every scar got a name. The preachers say pray, but my stomach's still starving. Can't feed faith to my seed, so I'm back to robbing. Friends turn to foes when that hunger hit deep. Love turn to murder when that envy don't sleep. But I'm built like pot, pain in my veins. Even as they kill me, my spirit remains.
Tears on the pavement, blood in the rain. Ghetto lullabies full of sorrow and pain. Still I rise, even when the world cold. Ghetto stories from my heart made it gold. Tears on the pavement, blood in the rain. Every loss is a lesson carved deep in my brain. Still I rise, even when the world cold. Can't
take my soul. Our story gon' be told. They never knew our story, but they just label us thugs. But every bullet got a story, every trigger got love. We was kings in the making, royalty in the dirt, but they only see the danger, never see the hurt. I cried for my mama, I bled for my hood. Tried to make peace, but they misunderstood. This ain't life, it's survival, prison the brain. But I swear on my soul won't be a slave. They killing our future, then blaming the youth. But truth buried deep, so we die for the truth. Get no gospel on my lips till my casket close. Even in my death, our voice gon' expose.
The memories fade, but you can hear them in the wind. A sad smile on my face when I pass by your grave. We lost so many souls for dumb shit, redundant fights. Got a brother locked up for life. I can barely look your son in the eyes, cause when I see him, I have to face the simple fact that you will never meet him. There's so much pain that we have to face, but I know you've been waiting for me at the gates with a bottle of OE, surrounded by OGs and Tim's and dungarees for keeping it low key, homie. Mama told me that we days like this, not yet a father, but hope that I can raise my kid to be a better man. I try to deal a better hand, then up and down, then I'm hoping you can understand. The times in this wicked and they're ever changing, but my block stays the same.
Street lights flicker where the lost souls roam. Mama's praying for their babies, but they don't come home. Bullet shells echo names carved in stone. Ain't no love in the ghetto, just a world so cold. Dreams turn to ashes, whole phase in the night. Shorty had a vision, but he died in the fight. Ain't no second chances when you live by the code. Either ride or you die, man, a story gets sold.
All I need is the chronic to get my head straight. Fag G second up, but I'ma leave him scared straight. Blow up the dub, pack, water up low, blowing up smoke for the homies above and take it tote. This is for the bees and the seas run the streets, girls. Your niggas raising hell the same way that we was. So I'm keeping my heater right by my bedside, fully loaded lock if they stop me at a red light. Up in the pearl white, limo getting had by some bad bitches. Puffin' Earl and counting stacks on my Mac blood. These souls wanna serve a nigga. It's MOB, but I guess you never heard a nigga. Fresh nightcap, tan khakis, new whip. I just got me another damn red Bentley. Sitting on the rooftop, smoking, getting high, while these other niggas barely getting by on the west side.
Street lights flicker where the lost souls roam. Mama's praying for their babies, but they don't come home. Bullet shells echo names carved in stone. Ain't no love in the ghetto, just a world so cold. Dreams turn to ashes, whole phase in the night. Shorty had a vision, but he died in the fight. Ain't no second chances when you live by the code. Either ride or you die, man, a story gets sold.
Like a Batman, homie, throw the dub up. Up in the club, load them slugs, don't get shut up. Making hits like it's 2000, nigga. What's up, a bitch, if you coming through when you clowning? Fuck your funny act, funk, I got 100 caps. For your ass if they catch him, ain't no coming back. Rap that tat back, pull a nigga talking 6 feet deep. Cause you can't wake up from this sleep. I'm a self-made man, hustler, no buster. Ain't nobody bulletproof, trust I can touch ya. And I'ma take your bitch, and I'ma break your bitch. Cause a nigga like the doc never take no shit. So get it right, if you run up, I'ma take your life. Ain't no one spitting twice shy for this fucking knife. I don't give a fuck, homie, I'm a nut. I'ma double up on everything I said for the dub.
Street lights flicker where the lost souls roam. Mama's praying for their babies, but they don't come home. Bullet shells echo names carved in stone. Ain't no love in the ghetto, just a world so cold. Dreams turn to ashes, whole phase in the night. Shorty had a vision, but he died in the fight. Ain't no second chances when you live by the code. Either ride or you die, man, a story gets sold.
Spit it on the down low, but I'm still with Snoop. Still down with gorillas that would kill your troops. No more gang banging and manning with niggas that get paid. Still got the Glock for anybody that can bitch me. On the block, bending corners, I'm benevolent. So if they walk up, I'm gonna turn them into corners. Quick shots through the head, they be dropping. Pop and let them do kids ever since Hobson. These beggars rep like they got thick in their mouth, missing their fathers. When sleeping, they be spitting it out. There ain't no doubt that the new cats run from a buck, but I've been lighting up trees for as long as I can walk, nigga. And I still ride for my set, I die for my set. Still blowing up smoke for the West. Ain't a buster that can touch me, I'm still getting paid. Ain't a damn thing changed.
Street lights flicker where the lost souls roam. Mama's praying for their babies, but they don't come home. Bullet shells echo names carved in stone. Ain't no love in the ghetto, just a world so cold. Dreams turn to ashes, whole phase in the night. Shorty had a vision, but he died in the fight. Ain't no second chances when you live by the code. Either ride or you die, man, that story gets sold.
Changed a lot since the West take over. Alcoholics gone with the time, remain sober. I need a clear head looking at these punks and dress. I can't comprehend that it ain't like this. Niggas getting rich over bullshit. Don't confuse if they wanna label it as music, but use it to the seas to subject you and me to the industry schemes. Try to check who I be, I could never let them leave. Put that vest on my chest and be ready to show them that they can bleed if they coming for my shit. Light them up like splits. Niggas didn't think they would be dying in the ditch, but they do when they run up. I'ma put my gun up, marking the deck since the beginning of my come up. I'm a motherfucking fool for mine, so get dirty. Step to me, you die, nigga, you heard me.
Street lights flicker where the lost souls roam. Mama's praying for their babies, but they don't come home. Bullet shells echo names carved in stone. Ain't no love in the ghetto, just a world so cold. Dreams turn to ashes, whole phase in the night. Shorty had a vision, but he died in the fight. Ain't no second chances when you live by the code. Either ride or you die, man, that story gets sold.
Mama worked 2 shifts just to keep on the lights. Pops disappeared, left the ghost in the night. Food stamps barely stretch, hunger building my ribs. Now I'm cooking up dreams in a dope boy crib. Steel in my palm, trust none, love few. Every smile here fake, everybody go shoot. Funeral lines stretch longer than our hope. They kill us young, we just learn to cope. Liquor store prophets preach death is survival. Ghetto gospel from the mouth of my rivals. Every block got a price, every soul got a tag. Every kid got a hustle, a scheme or a bag. Street lights flicker, my heart turned cold. Learned pain too young, now I'm feeling too old. God don't answer, but the devil stay close. I write songs to the lost, pour liquor for the ghost.
Hard life, ghetto scriptures scar my skin. Every step a war zone, every breath is sin. Hard life, we don't pray, we just load and spin. Russian roulette with fate, who gon' lose, who win? Hard life, no saviors, no peace, no truce. Where the truth worth less than a junkie's tooth. Hard life, every soul here chained to the street. Every verse that I spit, just my heart on beat.
Born broke, die young, that's the cycle they gave. Even hope got a price when you live like a slave. We was kings in the dirt, wearing crowns of pain. Every tear turned to ink when I spill my name. We learn math with the scales, size was a flame. History from obituaries, names and frames. Cops lock doors down, player wait, steal truth. Public defenders sell us out in the booth.
Dreams rot fast in a world this cold. Even sunshine here got a gun to hold. Babies born addicted, grow up too quick. Learn to block before they read. Survival is thick, we don't pray for a future, we pray to survive. Every block party here like a funeral live. So I write for the voiceless, the hopeless, the damned. Concrete songs from a ghetto born man. Hard life, ghetto scriptures scar my skin. Every step a war zone, every breath is sin. Hard life, we don't pray, we just slow to spin. Russian roulette with fate, who gon' lose, who win? Hard life, no saviors, no peace, no truce. Where the truth worth less than a joker's tooth. Hard life, every soul here chained to the street. Every verse that I spit, just my heart on beat.
Changed a lot since the West take over. Alcoholics gone with the time, remain sober. I need a clear head looking at these punks and dress. I can't comprehend that it ain't like this. Niggas getting rich over bullshit. Don't confuse if they wanna label it as music, but use it to the seas to subject you and me to the industry schemes. Trying to check who I be, I could never let them leave. Put that vest on my chest and be ready to show them that they can bleed if they coming for my shit. Light them up like splits. Niggas didn't think they would be dying in the ditch, but they do when they run up. I'ma put my gun up, marking the death since the beginning of my come up. I'm a motherfucking proof of mine, so get dirty. Step to me, you die, nigga, you.
Hard life, ghetto scriptures scar my skin. Every step a war zone, every breath is sin. Hard life, we don't pray, we just slow to spin. Russian roulette with fate, who gon' lose, who win? Hard life, no saviors, no peace, no truce. Where the truth worth less than a joke is truth. Hard life, every soul here chained to the street. Every verse that I spit, just my heart on beat.
I came from the bottom, no love in my veins. Only hunger, only pain, only thunder when it rains. Ain't no peace where I'm from, only murder and dirt. Where the young ones die for they know what they worth. Eyes wide open, gotta watch every step, cause the reaper don't wait, he just cashes the check. Loyalty fake, but the bullet's real, so I keep my circle small and my hands on the steel. Death in the air, feel the pressure build up. One move, one slip, and your time is up. Ain't no mercy in the heart of a man on the edge. Ain't no saviors in a world full of snakes and feds. Blood on my shoes, but I never look back. Only forward, only roar, only death on the tracks. If I fall, let them know that I died on my feet, with my fist in the air and my soul never weak.
I'm ruthless, cold-blooded, no fear. Built for the struggle, made pain disappear. I'm ruthless, death looking at my zone. Ain't no love in this game, only heart made of stone. I'm ruthless, war running through my veins. Ain't no saving my soul, I was raised in the flame. I'm ruthless, yeah, I'm ready for the fight. Come and take my life if you think you got the right.
I done seen bodies drop with no names to remember. I done felt cold steel breast deep in December. Ain't no heroes in the war, only bodies in pain. And the ones who survive never think the same. Government corrupt, they don't care if we die. They just feed us more drugs, more wars, more lies. Trying to break free, but the chain's too tight. Trying to see hope, but I live in the night. Enemies close, so I sleep with a Glock. Every step that I take might be my last shot. Pray to God, but I think he went deaf, cause the streets talk louder than the words that he left. Ain't no love, no peace, no breaks, no rest. Just the pressure of survival in a hole in my chest. So I stand like a king in the eye of the storm. Ruthless to the grave, I was built to be torn.
I'm ruthless, cold-blooded, no fear. Built for the struggle, made pain disappear. I'm ruthless, death lurking in my zone. Ain't no love in this game, only heart made of stone. I'm ruthless, war running through my veins. Ain't no saving my soul, I was raised in the flame. I'm ruthless, yeah, I'm ready for the fight. Come and take my life if you think you got the right.
For the line, I being given them sight. Then the system designed to left us slowly killing our minds. Help me to navigate this maze. I'm feeling hopeless, steady losing focus like a horse. So I hope it's a rich man's world. Ain't no need to ask why. Slave away till we die. Let the preacher and your pride. Just wanna live my life. Free me from my burden, Lord, but call me home and it is my time. Till then I'll be hustling, running through the struggles and problems with nobody that I can trust. And we all go through pain, but turning all these tears into smiles as smart as keeping the sane. I cannot blame a nigga taking this revenge for the dead homie, but an eye for an eye down the line is gonna get lonely. Where did it begin? Let us approach the evil and finally bring peace to our people.
I'm ruthless, cold-blooded, no fear. Built for the struggle, made pain disappear. I'm ruthless, death looking at my zone. Ain't no love in this game, only heart made of stone. I'm ruthless, war running through my veins. Ain't no saving my soul, I was raised in the flame. I'm ruthless, yeah, I'm ready for the fight. Come and take my life if you think you got the right.
I seen fiends trade dreams for a 20 rock. kids watching bodies drop right outside they spot. Hustlers turn saints when it still get copped. Prayers hit the ceiling but the pain don't stop. Mama worked 3 jobs just to pay that rent. Daddy in a cell, life came and went. I learned math with the scales, science with the flame. History was the homie who got lost to the game. Street lights hum songs full of murder and pain. Every storm leave a puddle, blood mixed with rain. No peace in the night, just sirens and screams. And dreams die slow like old dope fiends. Every block got a name that they whisper in fear. Every child learn the cost when they bury a peer. Bullets fly like birds but they never find rest. Every moment could be final, welcome to the test.
Hard life, ghetto scriptures written in scars. We don't pray to the heavens, we just talk to the stars. Hard life, every step feel close to the grave. Only love we ever knew was the strength to stay brave. Hard life, every corner a grave or a cell, but we still chase hope even living in hell. Hard life, ghetto scriptures carved in the streets. Every rhyme that I spit is my heart on the beat. We was raised off hunger in the coldest nights. Every meal was a hustle, every wrong felt right. We was kids playing war with no choice but fight. Now my homie in the dirt, name lit by candlelight. Cops raid doors, turn homes to a tomb. Brothers disappear faster than the flowers bloom. Nobody graduate, just early parole. They teach survival, not dreams, just heart and soul. I seen fathers teach sons how to load that steel, cause the only thing real is the pain we feel. We tattoo our story so the world won't forget. Every scar on my skin like a permanent threat. Love is a whisper but the hate scream loud. Even funerals got shooters hiding in the crowd. We just shadows of the kings that we never could be. Every choice that we make chained tight to the streets. Hard life, ghetto scriptures written in scars. We don't pray to the heavens, we just talk to the stars. Hard life, every step feel close to the grave. Only love we ever knew was the strength to stay brave. Hard life, every corner a grave or a cell, but we still chase hope even living in hell. Hard life, ghetto scriptures carved in the streets. Every rhyme that I spit is my heart on the beat.
I write letters to the dead, hope they send one back. Tell Biggie we still stuck in the cycle of black. Same hood, same pain, same blood on the curb. Only difference now is my voice getting heard. Ghetto scriptures, my truth bleed in the dark. Every soul left behind is a permanent mark. From the cradle to the grave, we still scream fight. Even if they kill the poet, they can't kill the life.
I cannot hold back. Thick ass ties in the smile that delights me like Prozac. You've been looking at me ever since I stepped in the yardie. Dog plays and the pimp never slept in. You know who I be, my boss player status. My tactics impeccable, baby I don't practice. I'm chillin' like a villain, I've been in this game for years. Made a killing, dealing records of bitches and all their peers. So jump in my ride, let's go dip it. Still sitting on chrome so they never catch me slipping. I've been hitting switches since the 90s, so nigga come and try me. Still leaving niggas hooked up to an hobby. Keep aside these at all times, pass it to the homie, cause a bitch will never truly know me. I'm an OG, so blow me if you don't like my style. We still here, nigga, and that's been quite a while.
Hard life, ghetto scriptures written in scars. We don't pray to the heavens, we just talk to the stars. Hard life, every step feel close to the grave. Only love we ever knew was the strength to stay brave. Hard life, every corner a grave or a cell, but we still chase hope even living in hell. Hard life, ghetto scriptures carved in the streets. Every rhyme that I spit is my heart on the beat.
They say out of sight, out of mind, so your tattoo on my arm I had to renew, to put back the dark in the ink, sharpen the contrast, dark compass ought to have the art sparkling again. Oh, look at your dog tag, kinda think of all the things I miss. All sorts of mischief we get in by throwing caution to the wind. Grand calls, we prank talking all of that shtick. How many people must have thought you were sick in the noggin? And I'm not gonna lie, they might have been off to some shit. You, me, and Todd shooting off a whole clip of a naked 47 at 11 years old. I would handle a Colt 45 when we were 7 or so, targeting biz despite the weapons. I guess my Nelson really wasn't equipped to be watching us 6. In hindsight, I think it's quite remarkable as kids we didn't shoot off on dicks. But it was you who introduced me to rap. The Reckless record had me enthralled from the get-go.
Hard life, ghetto scriptures written in scars. We don't pray to the heavens, we just talk to the stars. Hard life, every step feel close to the grave. Only love we ever knew was the strength to stay brave. Hard life, every corner a grave or a cell, but we still chase hope even living in hell. Hard life, ghetto scriptures carved in the streets. Every rhyme that I spit is my heart on the beat.
You might be gone, but you're not forgotten. Yeah. You might be gone, but you're not forgotten. They say out of sight, out of mind, so your tattoo on my arm I had to renew, to put back the dark in the ink, sharpen the contrast, dark compass ought to have the art sparkling again. Oh, look at your dog tag, and I think think of all the things I miss, all sorts of mischief we get in by throwing caution to the wind. Prank calls, we prank talking all of that shtick. How many people must have thought we were sick in the noggin? And I'm not gonna lie, they might have been off to some shit. You, me, and Todd shooting off a whole clip of a naked 47 at 11 years old. I would handle a cold 45 when we were 7 or so, targeting biz. Despite the weapons, I guess Tom Nelson really wasn't equipped to be watching us six. In hindsight, I think it's quite remarkable as kids we didn't shoot off our own dicks. But it was you who introduced me to rap. The Reckless record had me in thought from the get-go. So know that I owe you all of this shit. I was going nowhere, and way before that I got Dre to turn it over. Remain, he flow to the top. You loaded your shotgun, cocked one, turned it over, and took the fatal blow to the top. Damn, got the call of Kim's with his damn cursive news. Now it's still confused as a person wouldn't register. But as it were, I drooped and fell to my knees, and then a manic bristle through the phone as the sadness surges through and sat there with tears. After word or two, out and wouldn't rap for a year. Just about to turn into a half-wit hermit tune. It might have a burden proof, hadn't been here. So here's the Uncle Ronnie and Grandma, I'm so sorry, but at his funeral, I hope you haven't took my rude absence personal. I wasn't out to hurting you, cause I'll always be at your service. Just know that I lack the courage to also be at his service too. I don't have a good excuse. I was 19 and wanted to remember Ronnie, not in some box, but as the person who I did actually grew up with, the kid that I learned to do tape recordings with 2 cassette decks looping the track. He would then add his verses through, and instead of half his early tunes, I was glad to work with you. Though you do bad shit, crap like burning through the ground. Grandma's house, I have his hamster put into a microwave. But know that his life was made a cop for urinal, cause he had endured abuse rather early too. I've seen a step that hurdle you off a stairs would whip your ass so bad the average person would have been acting about a nursing room. And that is just the crap I had observed them do. So just imagine what happened after they had the curtains drooped. It is my esophagus tightens up when I'm reminded of the nights of watching the break a tape, but you and I vibe along with it. Those times I'll always miss, lying on the living room floors, both of our eyeballs are fixing the DVC. At times I saw in this, but mine would start to drip. I will punish it like if I just talk with him. Could I have caused a rip? Could I have fought for this? Rather call it quits, a dialogue for it. Could I have fought for it? Could I have done different? I don't think so, cause Einstein had posited that God does not just sit and play dice. The logic says it's all cause and effect. So the question of who's at fault is at best a non sequitur. But let's pause for a second, dissect the stuff. I agree to will with your will, or do your thoughts instead pop up with that you first signing off with it. The undermine and underlying microcosm in our head shit is either determined or random, but neither offer this sense of I ain't authorship. And I'm the prime apologist, which how the trauma tends to profit solemnness. Have one feeling more alone than a hypersolipsist, and an uncontrolled Rottweiler dog will piss anyone off, let alone my Uncle Clyde, who then went on to off himself on my birthday, cause after he served 8 years in prison, and to this day I'm still at a loss of it. Not a bad guy, just got dealt the wrong cards against, cause we all could be
addicted to fast cash, the feud and the booze. Another shooting in the school and it's been ruling the news. I've been losing my head, thinking of ways how to raise my people out of poverty, encourage the faith. I cannot carry on running up the hill to get smacked down by the same hands I used to feel on my back. How can we achieve peace when all that receives grief? Coming from the top, no love from out of seas peace. Pitfalls, proud faces, I'm reckoning with the blood of my homies so they can never erase us. A soldier cannot die, we spark the brain and we multiply. How could we try to change if we barely getting by? This fast life is taking a toll on our minds, criminal times. Niggas in search for the divine, dear Lord, can you guide the way? I can't see.